Boo! Hey guys, it's Gundam Boy, and I'm not sick anymore. You know what that means? Time to look at the Emplacements and talk about unfortunate timing. I got sick as soon as the Gloom bugs came out. Man, fuck you. But we'll get straight into it. So, starting with the HMG Emplacement, a defensive turret using dual machine guns. Ooh. This thing is a heavy armor pen slinger though, let me just tell you. Oh, assistant! Thank you. So, the HMG, I would like to note, has a funny turn where, once you turn out of a certain range, it feels like it turns way slower because its bottom section has to catch up with it. Come on, give it a twirl. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about right there. Turning this feels like a 4-year-old trying to turn the car that has no power steering, like, It can look up this high, and it can look this low, even ensuring that dirt won't be a threat to you. Firing this gun feels pretty good. I mean, look at that fire speed. Proper way to dispense liberty is by 2 barrels. And just keep in mind, when you're turning this, don't fire it like those clowns, because you might hit somebody as it's turning. On the bot front, this thing will shred everybody up until you get to a tank or a factory strider. But this thing is pretty good at holding off the lines of enemies as long as you have the bullets to spare. And since this gun is sporting that heavy pen rounds, you can assume it's going to shred apart anything like a Hulk. Like, look at that. You could kill factory strider if it was closer, but I'm too scared to get close to that thing's dual chin guns. It's very dangerous when those guns get it. Hey, no berserker! The only thing that can really be a threat to you in this HMG Emplacement is if something has the artillery hard enough to blow it up. Against the bugs, you'll be practically invincible since you can mow down all the enemies and they have no way to respond with gunfire. Unless these fat motherfuckers. Like seriously, any bug that comes across this gun gets shredded. Like I could swing this gun left or right and it just starts mowing them down. It does a shit ton of damage, but when it comes against the bugs, you're kind of stuck. So if you see something like a charger last second, you better kill him before he gets close. And against something like a Bile Titan, yes, you can damage any portion of its body and kill it, but you'd get the best results if you could shoot him in the same spot. But as you can see, my example here kept spinning. Why are you spinning? Stop spinning! Look at this guy. I'd recommend using the HMG Emplacement to aim for his leg, just because the leg takes enough damage, it will expose its orange flesh, whereas aiming for the head, you'd have to have its big old forehead to be exposed to really do max damage. On the current roster of Illuminate, this gun has no problem shredding all these guys because they have such a limited roster of enemies, and all of them are weak to this. Alright, motherfucker. Against the entire horde of the Illuminate, though, this gun has no problem just mowing down everybody. It makes you literally invincible, just like if you're going up against the bugs. And I'm gonna say it this way because I think it's funny, but we got the anti-tank Emplacement. Basically, anti-tank killer over here. And can we just appreciate the little details that Helldivers likes to put on their weapons and all their equipment? Like, look at that, crushing hazard, center of balance, and I wonder what that QR code sends you to. I tried doing it with my phone, but it doesn't exactly pick up anything because it's so meshed. Especially, you could look down the barrel to see a bullet. Kurt Cobain BOV. Alright, Game Mark, get on the turret. Can you not walk like that? And a little PSA to my people who like to shoot at the Illuminate ships. When you look up all the way with this gun, you have to fire it slower because it looks back down for a split second, altering the trajectory. So high shots, high shot again, and then if you fire it fast, it goes high shot, and then low, because it's still reloading in time. This is due to the fact that its reload mechanic makes it look down for a split second, and this thing turns even slower than the HMG, like an angry old man in a tank destroyer. And against the bots, this thing is just an annihilator. But be ready to turn everything you see in sight into scrap, because this anti-tank Emplacement can destroy everybody. And that's not even fair for that Hulk, I'm so sorry. This thing can trivialize missions where you have to destroy bases because one high hill and all you need to do is point and click at their base. Usually takes 2 shots to kill it if you're not aiming for the pen. I find this thing to be perfect on those missions where you have to take down factory striders if you're at a lower level, or if you're taking on those goddamn base command bunker things. And let me just show you how it fares against a factory strider. Just aim for his face in. Bang! 2 shots to that big ol' eye. And it's not just good at close range, it can also take out things much further down. Look at that range. Bullet drop is barely there. Not you again! Something that I don't see be used too much on, though, is the bug front. And I don't know if it's just because the bugs are already so squishy or what, but the gun will do just as good. And I might have been able to kill the Bile Titan in like 2 shots, but I was so sick that I couldn't see through my aiming. It's like, am I hitting his face? No? There we go, he's dead. Oh, look at that, a hunter. Trick shot! Fuck you. And against the Illuminates, this thing will destroy harvesters in 1 shot if you aim at the leg joint, and 1 shot those goddamn overseas. That was too much, I'm sorry. It can kill anything but the bases. You have to shoot these goddamn bases through the door. Kinda hard to hit though, so, I mean, eh. But like, comment, and subscribe, or I'll send the Gloom Titan after you.